2 seconds. I gotta get some. So guys, that took a little longer. I had to make a phone call. Sorry about that. Let's get right back into the action. We're gonna start with War Buff. The team kill. Alright, let's get right into game number one. Alright. Open to patch update. Alright guys, as we get this going here. Thank you for staying and tuning in, everyone. Get alright, the first map. Second map, sorry. Yeah, no, it's the first map. Testing yellow, guys. First map. This Eternal Empire. Alright. It is the team kill event. In this PvP. As the purple Protoss representing Alpha X. It's If I Were a Soup. His opponent. And does the blue Protoss. Also from Alpha X, we have Warbuff the Second. This pro being pesky. Keep an eye on this probe. Well, Warbuff's probe is just gonna take a nice stroll in the park. See what's going on. Sees everything normal. Two gateways. Warbuff getting the faster Cybercore. But not too fast, but it's a bit faster than If I Were a Soup. Just gonna patrol. This probe's like, ah, nice. Look at those minerals. Those minerals look nice. As I have minerals. But it's pretty standard. What are you up to if I were a soup? Alright. Is he gonna go for the double depths? Yes, he is. Or a soup. Both gonna go for. If I Were a Soup goes for stalkers instead. Very interesting. I'm still wondering what this probe's doing. Over in the 4th base location area. If I Were a Soup, it's gonna go for the faster tech. Gonna get that robo facility. Alright, the probe's probably gonna get just taken out. Proxy pylon down here in the potential 4th base area. The two adepts are gonna go across. And we're gonna get a Stargate as well, coming from Warbuff. Are we getting it? Oh, we are gonna get a proxy gateway. way out here. Now, did Warbuff see that? Yes, he did. He saw the pylon, but he didn't see the gateway go down. Or he's suspecting it. Wow, those two adepts got 4 probes. Our gate is almost complete for both players. Oracle is going to come out for Warbuff as the first unit of the Stargate. And this adept is going to go down with 2 of these 4 stalkers. Alright. Three more stalkers getting warped in here. Probes, alarm bells were ringing there. Nice little stasis warp. Just to throw off. Stalkers are gonna come in. They're not gonna see this. Oh no. Oh no. 3 of the 7 stalkers are gonna get trapped in the stasis warp. This is looking good for Warbuff as he tries to get more and more tech out. Behind this, if our Soup is getting their natural base. Wow. Warbuff has 1 probe here. Oh, and 1 stalker is gonna go down after getting released. And this is causing if I were a Soup to retreat. Alright. Warbuff is gonna go clean this up. And there goes another probe. Twilight Council as well going down for if I were a Soup along with a forge. Over facility is just starting up for Warbuff. Warbuff cleans this up. Looking at his other 2 additional gases, he's got the faster natural, so he can get the additional gases right away. Most likely he will plan for his 3rd. Hoping he goes for his 3rd. Right. +1 in cell charge. Just coming along here for if I were a Soup. Oracle is gonna get the sentry. He's gonna get the 2nd sentry. Oh, it gets both sentries. Oh, what a trade. 2 oracles. 1 oracle. Wow, 2 oracles. Yeah, that's right. An oracle for 2 sentries. A lot of gas gone there for if I were a Soup. Wow, this needs to come across. Twilight and Forge as well. Keep it noted, guys, that for Warbuff. Sees that something is being researched on the Twilight Council. The +1 has been started. Phoenix is gonna get away. Some of those pesky stalkers. Dark Shrine coming in as well. Gonna see the boost of gateways coming out. Warbuff going for his 3rd at a reasonable time. And GG. Out of nowhere. What in the world? If I were a Soup, what happened there? Mind blowing. Did he realize it was the infinite? I am very confused. Warbuff, you're in the chat. Please brief us. What happened in game number 1 after that? As we wait for the game to open and load in. Unfortunately, that's a miss. There must have been something that happened during the game. Alright, let's go to game number 2. Forget about that game. Jump right into game number 2. As we go to Deathora. Deathora? Sorry, I can't talk today. Alright. Somehow Warbuff won the first game. I don't know why and how. But this is a purple Protoss from Alpha X. We have If I Were a Sue. His opponent. As the Protoss, also from Alpha X. It is one and only Warbuff the second. Oh no. One probe is here. Doo-da, doo-da. Placing the pylon. Oh no, it is a cannon rush. This Zella is. Oh no. The nightmare of Warbuff has come. Being cannon rushed. Warbuff reacting with his own cannon. Oh my. Two cannons versus one. Let's go. Oh no, this is disgusting. Oh no. More Buffalo has well lost all of his cannons. And GG is called. Oh my goodness. I am lost words. Lost with words now. Alright, game number 3. If I were a soup, taking that game very convincingly. Surprisingly and convincingly. As we wait. What up? You guys have anyone you know or is at the skill level of Diamond 2 and Platinum below? They are welcome to join us JS Junior Star League. If you would like support link, just ask and I will put it on so well. and just it's a fun league. The more the merrier. More groups we get, longer the season goes. All right, one game apiece. Keeping his pylons on both sides. But as a blue Protoss, he's from Alpha X. It is War Buffalo the second. As the purple, his opponent, also from Alpha X. We have If I Were a Soup. Both players going to gas in a gateway opener. If I were to, it looks like they're gonna get ready for a Nexus before core. Or Buffalo is not waiting for that core. The core is gonna come down. Both players actually go for the core. Probably to the same time. Warbuff has a bit of an edge. Means he'll get the faster gateway. Or warp gate, I should say. Faster tech just by a nudge. As we see, both opponents, both players decide what they want for their tech. Alright, Roar Buffalo is going with the one Stalker, one Sentry. If I were to, goes for the two Adepts and starts the warp gate. Buffalo is getting a shield battery. Ramp here? Gateway. Warp gate. No warp gate. Buffalo. What are you waiting for? Not getting warp gate? You have a Stargate going down. Ah, Stargate as well. Stargate is kind of like in a proxy location, but it's not. It's in its own. If I were a soup. Natural base. Alright, the first probe has gone down by those two Adepts. If I were to soup is gonna get the faster Stargate. Get a Phoenix. And then the Nexus. Alright. Buffalo was gonna send out an hallucinated phoenix. Oh, now it's gonna realize where the gate is. It's inside the base. More Buffalo scouts it, sees that there is a phoenix first, and pardon me. And that there's another phoenix on our way. Alright, we have a little attack force here coming from Warbuff. Unit. There we go. 5 stalkers versus 3 phoenixes, 4 depths. Warbuff decides to back off. Alright. Prob of if our soup is gone. More stalkers are coming in, warped in. We're gonna see the Twilight Council being completed for Warbuff alongside with the Forge. Link is gonna be the tech upgrade choice of Warbuff. We're waiting on the Twilight Council for if I were soup. Most likely it's probably gonna be Glaive. The amount of adepts they have, but it could change as well. There's 5 Phoenix on the field. Well, now hallucinated Phoenix. Warbuff needs to be careful, keeping it staying at home. Running out +1. 2 stalkers are in the main here. One probe is gonna go down. 2 probes is gonna go down. 3 probes. 4 probes. This is not looking good for Warbuff as he loses the edge of the worker count. If I were a suit, just leaves his Phoenix right over a bunch of stalkers. 6 here in total, 7 now. 8. These Phoenix are putting in the work for if I were suit. Warbuff losing 10 workers, but still going to go down his third. A faster third. Trying to slowly catch up to the worker count. If I were suit, still building Phoenix. A robo facility, a cannon as well, a charge as well. Now, oh no, if I were a super sauce. Oh, sees this. Warbuff uses the blink when he didn't want to. He wanted to use, there we go, there's the blink he wanted to use. Going for that forge. He wanted the Phoenix. Or soccer. Gonna lose the soccer out of it, but for a Phoenix. Or shoot, thinks there's an observer there, but no, it's just a arced Phoenix. Alright, no more upgrades for. Gonna lose another stalker, but he got the forge. Getting a Templar's archived so he can get some Archons to tank on the charge a lot. Alright, Warbuff is gonna try to poke up in the front of it. Realized there was a huge bit of an army there. Arnold's coming out. Warbuff getting charged himself. However, more probes are gonna die now. Recall it. Warbuff recalls stalkers to the wrong base though. Gonna lose an additional 5 workers. Eight more workers go down on the warp. Oh, if our suit loses another Phoenix, Stalker's catching that off. A lot of charge lots here for if I were a soup. If I were a soup going for his 4th base now. Warbuff taking down these rocks. Oh no, Warbuff. Charge lots. Alright. Warbuff getting his 4th as well. Alright, Warbuff going for the 3rd base of if I were a soup. Army's out of position here. Trying to target it down, but the charge lot's coming out of nowhere from if I were a soup. Stalkers are just gonna go walk home, take the long way home. Rotate as well. Always good to rotate your units. No workers yet at either bases here. Warbuff has been riding from this base for a while. He's getting a little Alpha Star crazy over here with the 13 additional probes on this base. Oh, and the Phoenix are back. Getting an additional 3 more workers. Not a day to be a probe in this game with the Phoenix still flying around. Handful of warp-ins. Another Phoenix is going down. Only 4 probes go down this time. Power Soup sees that there is a 3rd. Picks up another probe. That's 5 in total. If Our Soup is trying to catch up on upgrades, gonna go for the shield upgrade. Plus 2 ground weapons has been complete. Warbuff. Oh, Warbuff goes straight to +3. Oh no, this is not looking good for if I were a soup. If I were a soup is banking here. What are you banking for? Meanwhile, more Phoenix. Go to town here. Oh, they're gonna pick up the High Templar. The High Templar gets picked. Both High Templars get picked off, including 6 more workers. Warbuff still can maintaining the lead. Alright, the Stalker's gonna go in for the 4th base here. Gonna target fire this. Or should have lately reacting to it. Can Warbuff get it before they get here? And Warbuff does get it. At what cost though? That was at least a good handful of Stalkers. Right there, but to get a base, I don't know. That was worth it. Warbuff continuing his lead in the workers counts, but if I were to soup has the supply. It's a lot of Archons as well. More Immortals. Dark Shrine coming up for Warbuff. Shields. Level 1 is almost complete. If I were a soup, it's just starting +2. +3 is almost done for Warbuff. The longer this game stalls out, the better one's army is gonna get. I don't even see that hallucinative map at all. If I were to game the ballsy wider open 5th base, Warbuff is getting the one that's closer to the home. Getting in some stalkers going in. Oh, he's gonna attack the shield batteries. See how big this was? That's a lot. Oh my goodness, that's 2 shield batteries for 2 stalkers. 3 stalkers, 4, 5, and 6. And did he see there is a 4th base here? Base here? Yes, he did. So, yeah, there is a base there. Warbuff is going to clean up this little counter-aggressive attack. Now Warbuff going for the blood. Venus are just parked here to see the ball of death. Oh no, not the fin. No, not the. Don't lose your Vorp Prism. Alright. Shields +2 is started up for. If I were to +1 shield is started up for Warbuff. Warbuff is probably croning that out very sneakily and fast. No Dark Templars yet. As these charge a lot, it's just march across the map. Oh no, if I were a soup's army is out of position here. This 5th base is very exposed. And Warbuff is going to take the first attack onto the base. No skirmish over there. If I were a soup, picks it up. This base is going to go down. If I were a soup, is letting it go, sacrificing it. Oh, now if I were a soup, is going to move across the map here. Oh no! If I were a soup. Right, rotating again is Warbuff. 2 more Stargates and a. Oh my goodness. A fleet beacon is happening. Oh no. That's a lot of charge lots going across the map there. The whole entire army of Warbuff is coming home. Our soup is trying to split up the army. Cannons are going to work. +3 attack is going upgrading for if I were a soup. A lot of Archons here to tank out those zealots. Or Prism sees that the zealots are returning. +3 shields is started up for if I were a soup. Nothing on the production tab for Warbuff. There was 2 Stargates and a fleet beacon as well for if I were a soup. If I were a soup, it's gonna come here and there. Oh no, it's gonna back off. There's a lot of. Oh my goodness, there's more supply here for if I were a soup. But it's just a distraction. As some charger lads are just gonna go right to the 4th base here. And countered. 3 carriers are being built here from War Buffalo. Oh, this is gonna be interesting to see. Archon, a handful of zealots are here attacking. War Buffalo is gonna lose this army right here. A 9, 10. Keeps on climbing. Oh no. 3, almost +3/+3. Oh no. Phoenix, all the Phoenix have been cleaned up. 19 SCVs are down. Dark Templars are here. Mothership is gonna come for. All the Dark Templars are gonna go. Oh no. Not the Warp Prism. Alright, that's a lot of Zealots coming in. Battle cruisers, carriers are here as well. And 3 more carriers are on the way as well. This is gonna chase. This is gonna send the army of, if I were a soup home, he's gonna lose an Archon behind this as well. Meanwhile, there's Zealots run by over here. Over at the 5th base of Fort Buffalo. 5 probes have gone down as well. Cannons are gonna clean up the Zealots, but oh no, there's a handful of more Zealots coming across the map here. More Zealots going across the map. It's just Zealots versus cannons. These Zealots are gonna be +3 weapons and +3 shields versus +2. That's massive warping of Zealots over here over at the 5th base of Our Soup. Our Soup is gonna clean it up. 2 Zealots are still stacking the gas. Lion decides to attack the other Zealots. Alright. More carriers, +1 shield, +1 air weapons has been starting to upgrade. +3 shields is finally started for buff. Mothership is here. Along with more carriers, 3 carriers at a time. As another run by Zealots starts to happen over here. 4 more probes are gonna go down here. More Buffalo pushing this counter regression attack across. Wow. All that if I were a soup could see what I can see. That's a lot of carriers. More Buffalo trying to go for a 6th base. And try and protect it. It's just slowly Golden Armada goes across the map. Tempest or Buffalo is getting Tempest, as if I were a soup trying to get his own carriers out, but I think that's a little too late. The Mothership is here, keeping everything afloat. There's nothing here to detect. The carriers are just that amount of interceptors. 3 Tempests are being warped in. That's a lot of interceptors. Archon's doing a little dance here with the interceptors. And the shields, oh my goodness. Oh no, what, Buffalo, you're attacking one of your own. Buffalo, what are you doing? He just realized he's attacking one of his own. Oh no. The stalkers are here. They're gonna take out these. Oh no, they're gonna take out the carriers. Oh. If I were soup, gonna lose their own carriers as well here with the carriers of War Buffalo. War Buffalo is trying to keep the pressure on. Target firing is not happening here with the stalkers onto the carriers. The carriers are going to clean up the stalkers here. This base is going to go down. War Buffalo getting his 6th base up. Another run by of Zealots are going to come here and trying to counter aggression here. But 3 Tempests and 2 Dark Templars are going to come across the map. And oh no, it's gonna be a base trade versus a base trade by the looks of it. Zealots versus ETs. 17 probes of War Buffalo are gonna go down. War Buffalo is still getting up, is still up a base. Base is almost warped in. Tempest attacking Zealots. Alright, Warbuff is slowly trying to clean this up. 21 probes in total have gone down with his counter aggression. Warbuff is retake. Oh, still has that base. All his bases are still retaining. He did lose this base down here. 22 probes in total have gone down with that counter aggression from If I Were a Soup. Alright, the Golden Armada is going across the map. Once again. +2 weapons. For air weapons just coming. Oh, those Archons just got spotted. Those Zealots, sorry. They're just gonna get spotted. And more probes might go down here. Nope, no more probes are gonna go down. War Buffalo has the supply. Oh no, that's a lot of Tempest. Interceptors fighting Interceptors. Warbuff is gonna take the series 2-1. Congratulations, Warbuff. Well played, If I Were Soup. Yeah, Warbuff. Ooh, showing his strengths in the late game. Showing he's strong in the late game, that's for sure. Superior tactic. As White Raw is a special. Alright, while we wait for the game to load in, Warbuff winning 2-1. Yes, these do go on YouTube. I have all of up to week 3. This is the last part of week 3 going on right now. 2 more games. Or 3 more, I don't know. Hard to tell you. There is one more series left. And once I'm done this goes up on YouTube. So if you missed all the action, you can go to my YouTube channel. Link below. Under social links. Yeah, anything like this goes onto YouTube. They like to have these on YouTube for record as well. Alright. The last series of the day. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna get a drink of water while this loads up. We have Coke versus Jim Lewis. EVZ, alright. Gonna let this load. Gonna get another drink of water, and then we shall continue these phenomenal games. All right, it's PBC action. Nothing too crazy has happened as I was gone. Thank goodness. But as a purple Protoss, we have Warren Gross Gosu. Yep, Coke. His opponent. Hello, Ballard. NZ Yellow. Making sure the ping is okay for his opponent. Representing Kitty Patitty, we have Jim Lewis. Alright, we're gonna have Nexus before Cybercore coming from Coke. Very forward wall on this map. Trying to make use of the choke areas and the rocks. Watch. Settlings are underway, speed as well, pretty normal and standard opening from both sides. Shimlu is not going for the third at the 230 mark, which is very surprisingly. As a third player, you want to get that third base up and running as soon as possible. Alright, Koge is going to see that the Lings are going across the map with the probe at the Xognaga Tower. A little slight pressure. One depth is almost completed here. By the time the Lings get here, the depth should be out. Not going to chrono out the depth, but going to chrono out some probes here. Sees that there is only one pylon here. He's going to attack the pylon. Nope, not going to go attack the pylon. He's going to go straight in. Nope, he's going to attack the destructible rocks here. Or the plates, I should say. Gonna get a couple. Hopefully get a couple. Yep, gonna get one probe. Trying to get two. Nope. One Ling is gonna survive to tell the story. This Coke just lets it stay there. Alright, yes, the Zergling is gonna survive. The little Zergling is gonna survive. He's gonna run home and tell the queens, hey, this is what happened. And I'm the survivor. And she's gonna be like, rawr. Because we don't know what they actually say in English, do we? Alright, it's gonna be a massive Ling. Oh no, it's the Ling blood. A lot of minerals coming in, banking up. That's where the third hatchery would come in handy, more handy in this situation. However, Jim does not know that there's a dark shrine behind this. No Bailey nest. A solid wall here. Not a complete wall, but it's pretty solid. Bailey nest is way behind. Bailey nest should have been done at least 2 minutes ago. If you're gonna go over the Bailey nest way. Stalker is gonna fill in the gap. Shield battery, it makes the stalker very uncomfortable. And that's going to be enough to push the Lings away. As 2 Dark Templars are going to get warped in over here on this side of the map. Just waiting for another warp in. Waiting for 2 more warp ins. Get the 4 Dark Templars. The ninjas of StarCraft. Oh no. No spores here, no layer, no. Oh, well, there is a layer. There's the Hydra that's done, but no overseers. Overseers are just getting morphed in right now. Third base of Jim Lewis is going to go down. This is not looking good for Jim Lewis. The ninjas are here. Alright, Maslings are being produced from Jim Lewis. Jim Lewis is going to get word that warp prism came from. Coca is going to take the advantage of getting the 3rd up and running now. Jim Lewis thinks he has to all in here. He might have to. Getting that spore down just to make sure there is no more Dark Templars. Alright. There's... Oh, dodge! Those Lings just, like, dodge. Now, once his Overseers get here, there's no Overlord speed here yet. These Lings are going to get pretty much cleaned up here. There are 6 Dark Templars. Oh my goodness, that would have been good if there was Overlord speed. Overlord speed would have helped a lot better. We go back to this spore. A lovely spore. Oh, the sound of Banelings. The sound of lit veins being morphed in. Now, if you auto detonate veins, they will explode and kill Dark Templars. If you self detonate, which is very nice if he has them. If you can look and see where exactly the Dark Templars are. Coke using the advantage of the 3rd base. We'll bring another DT to get another Archon. Just can't have any DTs come in pairs apparently now. Warp Prism is here. No. There's so many mortals here, but there is no roaches. There's Hydra. The roaches are actually coming on too. Oh no, we're gonna have the Ling Roach Hydra composition here, but Ling Bang Hydra over here. Now there's Overlord speed. Oh no, there's no Overlord speed, I don't believe. No, yeah, there is Overlord speed right there. No Bane speed though. Slow Bane's off creep. This is not looking good for Jim Lewis. Jim Lewis is trying to drone up as well. Trying to get to that critical count of drones. Blaine's like, I am not staying around. Bainley's and Hydra's marching back. Effect. This pro from the beginning of the game is still here, checking it out, sees everything. Lurker Den is on his way. Infestation Pit as well. +1/+1 carapace and missile. Finally, Jim Lewis is getting ahead in bases. Finally getting that fourth base down. Well, Coke is still on the 3 bases, and he has been ahead majority of the game. And Jim Lewis has been able to catch up. Coke finally deciding to push across the map. Overlord's nicely spread out. Oh, and the Overlord sees it all. He's just chilling, just flying there, up high, minding his own business. And Coke decides to walk on by. Yes, so many Archons. 2, 4, 6, 8, and there's 10 Archons. Are the Lurkers gonna be morphed in time? That's the next question before this attack. I don't believe so. They're just gonna be in time, but if I were Soup is gonna lose that queen that was being morphed. But there is no detection here from Coke. Coke does not have any detections to deal with these Lurkers. Coke going for his 4th base. Trying to get ahead as well, but Jim Lewis is going for that 4th base as well. Now Jim Lewis needs to be careful here. He needs to keep this base alive. He needs to get Bainley speed. Rope's gonna see those Bainleys going across the map. Oh! It's high-fiving each other across the map. Zealot's gonna come in here. Nothing is being done. Nothing. Oh no, this base should be cancelled. Oh, not gonna cancel it. Ling run by with Zealot run by. Jim, move your link. Banes, no. All those Banes went to go down. And the server is here though to help. No adaptive talents at all here for the Lurkers. Lurkers are all a massive warping of Zealots on top of the Lurkers. Lurkers are just going to go down. Left, right, and center. All the Lurkers are gone. All they're left is Roaches. Roaches are going to be destroyed by these Immortals. And that is going to be GG. Coke is going to take game number 1. What do you know? Getting 3 weeks done in 3 days. How would you figure that? All right. Game number 2. If only if Jim Lewis got rid of that observer, that would have been a totally different game. Observer would have been gone. And those lurkers would have destroyed that army. However, there's nothing there to detect the shoot up at the observer. So therefore, that's why pretty much how Coke wins game one. All right. As we wait to get back into the game, go to game number 2. Death Aura. Coke takes game 1. Will he take game number 2? Or will Jim Lewis take revenge? However, as the Protoss is representing Orangosu, we have Coke. Building drones. We got as the yellow Zerg from Cutie Patootie Club. We have Jim Lewis going with gas pool before hatch build. And Coke is going to scout this. And this shall ring the alarm bell. Huh. No, it's natural yet. Oh wait, there's the pool. Usually the pool is down after the hatchery. Oh, there's the hatchery. Robe is probably like in his butt. This is not normal. Right. Coke taking advantage of going Nexus first before core. The probe is going to keep check here of this third and just make sure there's no third going to come down. One of the potentials. If you're an aggressive or high ground revenge would be even nicer. Alright, this over. It's just going to go. There's no stalker coming across. Alright, this Overlord's just gonna park right outside the natural base of Coke. Gonna chrono boost out the Adept here. As the Circ player has Bringing in Roach Warren. Poke immediately scouted that with his probe. Gonna get that Stargate. And it looks like we're gonna have a 2-base aggression attack from Jim Lewis. Thank you for the follow, JJ Gaming Zone. And thank you for tuning in. Right, that's gonna shade right on in. Is it gonna finish? Yes, it is. Low health and low shields. Oh no, the Queen is gonna finally finish off the Adept, as Jim Lewis is gonna go across a bit. Across the map. With a very aggressive push. Right. Morphing in a Ravager as well. This is gonna be the it's this yes, it's the 19 Ravager build. You guys have never seen this build. Go to 19 drones or 18 drones, and then you go full force attacking this. Just like this. Trying to get the all gets into the base. And Coke is gonna most likely hold this. Now with the new patch, there is this spell called, we call it the super duper shield battery boost. Alright, two Void Rays right here. Lings are just coming across the map. The Lings are in. The Void Rays are doing well against this. They're gonna get rid of the Ravager. The Ravagers, they're trying to get up the pylon. The pylon is gonna fall. Everything is gonna be depowered. But Coke is going to clean and hold this. Okay, more Lings are coming across the map. Trying to take advantage while the pylons are down. Pylons are reactivated now. Warburn's gonna happen. These Void Rays have been doing very well, holding off this attack. Jim Lewis trying to get the lair really fast. Robotics facility is in. Twilight Council as well, halfway completed. Explosion of gateways. Coke is just gonna go right into Glaive Adepts here, as the worker count is in his favor, 40 to 22, and the army supply 13 to 7. Get a couple spores coming out as well, so Jim Lewis knows there are Stargate, but oh no, Coke almost got his Oracle beat out there. He's not gonna get too much done here. He's gonna get a couple probes, a couple drones, which is not a good trade. We are going to go straight to the 2-base Hydralisk build, which is probably going to be most likely into lurkers on 2 bases. However, charged a lot are going to come. Archons are going to come as well. Or Storm. Most likely Storm drops. You don't know what's going to happen here. Coke with the big army supply lead. Jim Lewis is in big trouble. His Overlord is in trouble as well. Nope. The Void Rays. Nope. We're just gonna go by. 5 Archons and the Zealot are gonna be warped in. 2 Archons are gonna be warped in. Morphs, should say. Better term. Another High Templar warped in. Fuse into another Archon. is not looking good for Jim Lewis. The army supply is telling you that right now, 36 to 25, and the worker count still in Coke's favor, holding on to that initial attack from Jim Lewis. It's Coke's turn to retaliate. Setting up the beefier units up first. Make it soak up more of the damage. Only a couple. Oh no, this is not gonna do it. Void Rays do a lot of damage, especially to armor units. However, there is no more air support. Tugger firing the 4 down. GG is called, and Coke is gonna take game number 2. And that is it for JSL Junior Star League this week. That is the last game of week number 2. I'm waiting for week 4 games to come in. Once I get those in, I'll start casting those. And that's it for today. Thank you for stopping by, guys. I'm Sniper. You can follow me on you can sub to my YouTube. It's down below. Social links section on stream page. My Twitter is there. I try to tweet out as much as I can. I retweet a lot of our Alpha X stuff as well. I'm from Alpha X. So you'll see me retweeting a lot more than I actually tweet, but I try to tweet once in a while when I can. But thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the follows, guys. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a good weekend, guys.